Manavgat County, with a coastline of 64 kilometers, is one of the longest and most beautiful beaches in the Antalya region. The Side ancient city and the Manavgat Falls, situated at only 5-kilometer distance, are interesting places visited frequently by tourists visiting the Mediterranean. Manavgat waterfall, formed by river waters cascading from a 4 to 5 meter cliff into a large area, creates a view worth visiting. In the spring, the water clarifies and fed by underground water while passing by canyons, and the Manavgat river's speed is only cut back by Oymapanar Dam. Boat tours organized at the lake at the upper part of the dam is a great opportunity to see all the natural beauties surrounding the dam. In addition, the valley that constitutes the upper part of the dam is an extraordinary sight, with cliffs several meters high and the waterline situated between these cliffs. As for those areas under the dam, some of the settlements are being buried underwater within time. The roofs of the houses and the trees now underwater is another wonderful sight not to be missed while visiting this region. Canyon at 60 kilometers to the county center comprises the Köprü River, and the name is also given to the Köprülü National Park, which is world famous. The cypress forest hidden in a valley situated in Altınkaya village, which makes up part of the Köprülü Canyon National Park, is popular for rafting enthusiasts from all over the world. Sulukia, or Libra ancient site, which is surrounded by deep cliffs on 3 sides, has ruins of a city wall on one side at the southern end. The walls are made of hewn stone, and in the middle there's a monumental gate which provided entry and is now in ruins. The agora, surrounded by various building ruins, is the best area protected throughout the site. The architecture is like the Ionic style agoras that were developed in a Hellenistic period. It is thought the city was founded before the 7th century BC. Throughout the Anatolian history, the city passed the same stages of development like most other Pamphylian cities. Side, first dominated by the Lydian kingdom in the first half of the 6th century, then came under the Persian domination between 547 and 546 BC. The city that prospered under the Persian rule surrendered to Alexander the Great by 334 BC. The excavations reveal the traces of a big fire and several earthquakes. In the Side Museum, that consists of public bath ruins restored at the entrance of the site, various statues, architectural pieces, altars, inscriptions, reliefs and columns, in addition to smaller discoveries such as oil lamps or teardrop bottles discovered in the ongoing excavations, date back to the 1940s. Out of the exhibitions displayed at the museum, Nike, Hercules, Hermes statues, as well as 3 graces and reliefs depicting the birth of Zeus and the story told about the punishment of Ixion on the Eros relief are the most attracted by visitors. Cleopatra Beach, the name which comes from the Egyptian Queen Cleopatra, is a large area with fine sand and shallow water. This beach, which is a favourite by visitors with its yellow sand and clean sea, is one of the awarded Blue Flag beaches of Antalya. It is thought that Apollo temple in the region belongs to the Hellenistic period. The huge columns which still stand today are ruins of a temple that hosted important religious meetings. This temple was amongst the biggest and most impressive architectural buildings of that period. Side, that was a natural harbour of ancient Pamphylia and which means pomegranate, is also the site where Egyptian Queen Cleopatra made Roman commander Antonius to take a swim and watch the sunset. Side was a famous trade centre in the Lydian and Persian periods, especially under the rule of Alexander the Great in the Roman period. It was known as the biggest slave market in the Mediterranean.